Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Coram. Today I bring you 2233 Gilpin Avenue in Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80910. Now this is a practically brand new townhouse being built in only 2004, very minor cosmetic issues, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a detached 2-car garage. All that's exciting, guys, but most exciting part is the price. Currently this property is being offered for $130,000. It's eligible for the $100 down payment. Now I know what you're thinking. $130,000 for a townhouse may not be a great deal, except for this house was originally purchased from the builder for $175,000, which means you pick up $45,000 worth of equity the day you turn the key on this property. This is a sweet deal. I think you're going to like it. Let's go take a look. We're inside 2233 Gilpin Avenue, and I want you to see the great room that you walk into is just massive. You've got an area right off to the front here, which could even double as a small sitting area right in the front door, and then you have the living room over in this direction. So you want to mount your TV either in the corner over here or against this wall. But there's just tons of space and lots of options. This carpet is an upgrade from the builders. This is a step up from the standard and something they charge a substantial amount for. So that's a feature you've already got in this property. Continuing back this direction, we have the kitchen. The kitchen is also a pretty good size. Again, this townhouse features 1,500 square feet, so that's a lot of square footage for a townhouse. Now, right in the center, you've got this island area. Being built in 2004, we don't have to worry too much about the cabinets or things like that, but these are also an upgrade. This has the 42-inch upper cabinet, so that's a nice touch. Around the side, we've got a backsplash that continues all the way around, and again, this is an LG fridge. Easily a $1,500 to $2,000 fridge that's sitting here ready to go with this property. It's just something that's going to be thrown in. As well as your solid surface stove and your microwave. So you've got all the appliances that you need. You don't need to bring anything. $100 down, $130,000, move in right away. This is a pretty sweet deal. Continuing back this direction, we have the only bathroom down here, the half bath. As you can see, not much to it. You got your toilet and your sink, and that's about it. And then you've got your eat-in kitchen area. So the features on this house are top-notch, and at this price bracket, again, you would comfortably spend $170,000 to $180,000 to buy this townhouse in a normal market condition. So picking this thing up for this sort of price is awesome. This would also be a good rental property for those of you investors out there who just want to buy this and put a renter in it. I think you've got the equity and the cash flow potential to make that work. Let's check out the bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs. We're upstairs at 2233 Gilpin Avenue. Now, to the side here, we have our secondary bedrooms, all of which are a pretty good size and don't need a whole lot except maybe a paint job. They painted the ceiling a light blue color. Not bad, but if you wanted to bring it neutral, that'd be the only thing you'd really need to change in here. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. I mean, there's no real dings in the wall, nothing that I really need to point out, just a house that really is in move-in ready condition at an awesome price. Again, they got a little crazy with the paint back here, but nothing serious. They tried to do a crown molding here across the top. You could complete their work here pretty easily and give it a nice crown molding feel, but definitely just need to do a little minor paint touch up and then this thing is good to go. Or again, if you're keeping it as an investment property, I paint the ceilings white, call it a day, leave it at that. Continuing on, this is the full bath upstairs. It's got little floors, your standard plastic surround back there. And again, being built in 2004, the materials used here are built to last. So we don't have a lot of stuff that we need to replace. This is going to hold up for quite a while. And that's why, though I don't like townhouses from a flip angle, I really do like them from a buy and hold angle. You've got stuff in here that's designed to hold, to go the distance, and you don't have the exterior maintenance to worry about. The HOA on this property is $120 a month. That's going to cover your homeowner's insurance, going to cover the grounds maintenance, and things of that nature. So a lot of the work on the exterior is covered. You just have to worry about either filling it with a tenant, or if you're going to move into this property, just keeping it occupied. Finally, the master bedroom. Well, actually, on the way, you got to see this. It's got an upper level laundry room, so this is nice. Keep the laundry where the clothes are, upstairs. And of course, the washer and dryer is included. So for those of you who don't have those are ready to go. Back here we have the master. Now, master bedrooms are pretty good size. It's got high vaulted ceilings, so it's going to feel a lot more spacious in this room. And already it's a nice size master. Behind me we have a full bathroom, your 5-piece master bath with a large oval tub over here. your toilet there, your dual vanity sinks, and then of course your walk-in shower. So, you a lot of times don't find a 5-piece master bedroom in $200,000 houses. So picking it up on a practically brand new townhouse for only 130 grand is a pretty sweet deal. And, I always cater to the ladies back here. We got our walk-in closet, again, a pretty decent size. And for those of you techies out there, this is already pre-wired with all of your networking needs. So you've got Ethernet throughout the house. You'll plug your router into this port here. It'll feed the rest of the house with all the internet access. So again, a benefit of going with something more recent. It doesn't need a lot of the upgrades you'd have to put into an older home. What we're buying here is purely equity. We're gonna go down and take a look at the garage, but before we do, I want you to see it from this angle. This thing has a pretty decent sized backyard. They actually have a little water feature going back there against the garage, which is nice. Not a huge backyard, not a ton of maintenance, but you have a detached 2-car garage, which is absolutely huge. I want you to see that before we get out of here. Let's go take a look. We're out back at 2233 Gilpin Avenue, and I want you to see, again, from down here, the full view of your backyard. What I like about this is they didn't bother to put any grass back here. This is all rock, which means it's going to be zero maintenance. This is good for you military guys. I know you can get shipped out of town for a while, or you're out in the field. You don't want to come home to an overgrown lawn, right? You don't have a lawn to worry about with this. This thing is locked and loaded, ready to go. As you leave it is how it'll be when you get back, so you don't need to worry about maintenance, which is a nice feature. Back here, though, we need a place to put our cars and our toys. And this is it. Now, I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on camera, but I'll give you an opportunity to see it anyway. Pretty good size 2-car garage. I mean, your typical car, distance-wise, is going to stop right about here, leaving plenty of storage for anything else you want to have. If you have a motorcycle or any other toys you need to store in this garage, this is nice. And it's on a townhouse, guys. I mean, we're happy to get a 2-car garage on a single-family residence, much less an oversized 2-car like this on a townhome. So that's a pretty good deal. Head on back outside. Let's recap. We'll get you going home. So, 2233 Gilpin Avenue. HUD currently has this listed for $130,000, but the last owner paid $175,000 for this property. So this is a stellar deal. It features 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a detached 2-car garage. Now, I really can't stress enough that on these deals, the nicer, newer ones very, very rarely make it past the first owner-occupant stage. That's 10 days from the date it's listed. This was listed on Friday, just a few days ago. So we've got about 8 days left in the owner-occupant status where you can get in on this as an owner-occupant. Past that, I'm pretty sure an investor is going to scoop this thing up and use it as a great rental property, something that'll cash flow. You can too if that's what you're looking for. As always, call me and let me know when you want to see it. The number again, 719-649-2500. Hit us up on ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. And thank you so much for continuing to tune in. Our viewership has been off the charts in the last couple of weeks. We know you guys are watching. A lot of you are calling. And don't forget, on February 6th, we're going to have our first-time foreclosure buyer home tour, which is going to start at my office. And we're going to go tour all the HUD properties that are remaining so we can really pick out the good deals before the rest of the market hears about it. This is Donnie Corum, Colorado Springs Foreclosure Deals. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.